Alright, so I am back, and today we're going to take a look at the Super 7 Ace Duck. This guy's got so much character. This is another figure I had as a kid. Usually, I think I had him a few times, but he was usually I think he was always a yard sale or thrift store find. So I never had him with accessories. So yeah, let's take a look at him. So we're going to start off with the actual figure. As you see, he's got a Tommy gun and a cigar head, which is awesome. Let's get this out. That does not want to stay in there very well. Can another one stay in there a little bit better? A little bit better. That one's in there good. Alright, so he has these big wings on the back. They swivel around and they hinge in and out. They do not want to really tab in all that great, but it does allow it to be removed if you don't want the wings, and we'll get to why that would be important later on. Yeah, mine's gonna have wings, just so you know. He's got the double ball peg head, left, right, up, down. Yeah, looks great. I really like this head sculpt. I really do. Here is the alternate head sculpt. This is definitely the toy version, because I would have remembered that. But this is definitely more of the toy version head sculpt. And he has a hat, which is sculpted to fit this. But I kind of wish they would have just sculpted the hat on, rather than make it removable, but it does stick on there pretty well. I will give them credit where credit's due. That actually works pretty well. A lot better than I thought it would. Yeah, scratch that. I like it. You know, it's better than Michelangelo's sunglasses, so I'm down. I do wish that he would have had a hat that could fit on this head too, because I think that would have been pretty bossly. Yeah. That would have been cool. Anyway, enough with the heads. The shoulders are on universals. Hinge up and down. All of that works well. No looseness that I can tell. Bicep swivel. Works good. Elbow swivel or hinge and swivel. So it's one of those like, you guys could have picked one, but alright. You know, yeah, they really should have picked one, but that's more of a nitpick than anything. Wrist swivels, hinges in and out. I'm sure there's some that hinge up and down as well. Waist is on the ball joint. You get a little forward, a little back, and then the swivel. Not really much any side to side. Hips out to the sides, up to there, back to there. Thigh swivel, bends at the knee. There's a swivel right below the knee. All of these are toleranced pretty well. Feet, rocker, and tilt, again, toleranced pretty well. I've got zero issues with his actual posability and stability. Knocked it out of the park there. Alright. Accessories. He's got a ton. So first off, he's got this. It's the weapon sprue. It's hard plastic. Again, it's weird that they do like, you know, here's the hard plastic belt, and then they do a soft rubber belt to go with it. So it's like they would have had to do second molding of it, but you know, whatever. He's got these big wheels like flight gear, but they don't really do anything, and he doesn't actually have them painted up. They're just kind of there. So it's just kind of a waste of plastic, since they don't actually do anything. But anyway, you know, that's what you get. So you've got soft belt, this just will loop around him, and then you just kind of plug this little plug into one of the holes to make it work. It doesn't really want to plug in all that great, but I suppose you can go around the waist or around the back, however you want to do it. He does have these little egg grenades, and they can just friction in there. And he's got 6 of those. So that all works good. And then, yeah, he's got 2 more of those. He has a tail fin, or tail feathers. Now these plug in underneath the jacket right here in the small of the back. Now the problem here is that it plugs in, but if you move the butt too much, it'll actually pull them out, and it doesn't like snap into place. It just kind of holds in there with like some good hope. It's just poorly designed. That's like one of the only issues with it. And like I said, you just have to be careful not to maneuver him like at all. So that is a thing there. But also, it's kind of weird having it come out of his back instead of like his butt. That's where it should come out of, not up here. I mean, it's just kind of weird. But, whatever. He also comes with the same vest, but this one without the holes for the wings. So if you were to take the wings out and you could switch it out with this, then he's much more like the toy. Well, the toy had pegs for the wings too. But like if you didn't want to pose them with the wings, you didn't have to. You can flip them out if you wanted to, so he doesn't eat up as much shelf space. But I think this still looks fine. So it's a good gesture. I like it. They didn't have to do it. I don't think it was necessary, but they didn't have to do it. He does come with a pistol. Take that, DC Toys. You can hold it just fine, like that. Yep. And then he's got, like he had in the beginning, he's got a Tommy gun, and you can do another gun hand and hold the Tommy gun. Works good. Might give this to my Joker. He's got these rubber goggles, and what you can do on these is just put them around his head. Looks good. Looks good. And then let's see here. 4 hands. He's got the 2 gripping hands there. He's got the 2 trigger finger hands here. He's got 2 fist hands. He's got 2 kind of relaxed, almost karate chop hands. And he's got 2 splayed hands. So, plenty of accessories. I keep forgetting to do this. Here's size comparison with the turtle. He's got more accessories than you need. Things that I think are a waste of plastic, like those big wheels on the sprue. The goggles, the extra jacket. All of those I would say aren't needed. They're pleasant that they come with them. That he comes with them. I would gotta say, and tolerance wise, everything seems to work just fine on him. Outside of that tail fin, which is just kind of a weird sculpt, but I don't think the original toy had tail fins, so I'm going to say this is a damn near perfect figure from Super 7. I'm going to give him a... I do wish this wing would clip in a little bit tighter, but it does it well enough. Yeah, I've got nitpicks, but no actual real complaints. I'm gonna have to go with a solid 10 on him. I think he's great. I highly recommend him. If you're in on the Super 7 line, this is definitely going to be a good figure for you. So yeah, I guess that's all I got.